Hello everyone and welcome back to Coloring with Haley. It's everyone's favorite time of the month, the coloring book hauls for the end of the month, and I kind of just have a little one here for May, but I did get some books. The first two books are both from Louisa May Marianas. I actually went to Amazon to order this Ramen Animals book because I saw it on Misa's channel and I hadn't seen it anywhere else. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that book. I love ramen noodles, and this book is so cute. And when I just searched for the artist's name rather than the Ramen Animals title, because sometimes with books that aren't super popular, that don't show up on the main page of Amazon, you have to scroll through a couple of pages to find it. So for me, it's easier to search for the artist's name. So I searched for Louisa May, and it popped up that she had a brand new creepy kawaii goth pastel coloring book out. So I went ahead and bought both of them. We'll look at Ramen Animals first. This book is what it says it is. Her books are all 25 images, single-sided, Amazon printed paper. It's a bunch of different animals eating ramen noodles. And it's super cute. I love it. All the animals have unique bowls of ramen, so it's not the same bowl copied and pasted over and over. And these all have really thick lines, so it's good for markers. But as soon as I saw this book on Misa's channel, I knew I had to go get it. Look, the little mouse has cheese in his bowl. Isn't that super cute? It's like the bowls of ramen are kind of tailored toward the specific animal here. If we look at this page before it, it's like an otter. He's eating fish in his. I knew I had to have this book. And I'm thrilled to have it. Can't wait to see what this artist does. Assuming it is an artist. It could be a brand, but I think Louisa May is an artist and not a publishing company. So then I picked up this creepy kawaii book. I have the pastel goth or goth pastel. I can't remember which one it is. And I know these books aren't for everyone, but when I went on Amazon, I saw that goth pastel book had 700 reviews. And that is a lot of reviews for an Amazon printed coloring book. That is a ton of reviews. So, congratulations to the artist. This listing said that this was book 2 of the Pastel Goth series, so I guess since that got so popular, maybe she's going to put out some more books in that series, which is good to me. I really liked the books that she did. And like the other one, it's 25 images, single-sided, Amazon paper, with really thick lines. And like I said, I know this style isn't for everyone, but it blends the super cute, kawaii Japanese aesthetic with, the creepy horror movie stuff that I love, so I eat this stuff up. And this one is super cute. Same kind of images. You got a little ghost cat here. Got this little bat girl sitting on the moon. Grim Reaper cat. This artist seems to like cats. I noticed that there are a lot of cats in her books. For example, in this ramen noodles book, I think 3 or 4 of the pictures are different cats. Different styles of cats too. Some of them have floofy hair, some of them are thin-haired striped cats. There are quite a few cats in here. I know there's one towards the front. Here we go, a fortune teller cat. So this artist seems to really like cats, but I'm definitely on top of this artist as far as putting out new books goes. I'll probably pick up pretty much everything that they've done. I think they may have a few wordy books where it's inspirational words to color, and I don't like those, but anything that's actually scenes with little animals or people or whatever, I'm definitely going to be buying them. I really like their artwork. Next up, when I went to order those 2 books, the Coco Wyo book popped up under the creepy kawaii, and it's Coco Wyo, so I had to have it. I've been really into Coco Wyo's books lately. You saw me do that Coco Wyo book haul where I talked about the company. They're still a little bit mysterious to me. They don't really have a Facebook page like Jade Summer or Coloring Book Cafe or anything like that. They're a publishing company, not an artist. And I assume it's Coco Wyo. It could be Yulu or something like that. There's really not a lot of information on them. There is a website, cocowyo.com, if you go to it, that shows a list of their current coloring books, and that's it. You can't click on anything. Over on the side, which I found interesting, there is a thing that says series, and it's line art and grayscale, and these links don't go to anywhere, you can't click on them, but it makes me think that they might be getting ready to release some of their books in grayscale. And some of the website was in Vietnamese, so it makes me think they are a Vietnamese publishing company. Anyways, that's what I've managed to find on the company, just because they don't have any information out, so there's no way to know when they're putting out new books or anything. I just happen to have this recommended to me. So, like, now I go back and check their Amazon page every day. I'm like, did Coco Wile put out a new book? Did they put out a new book? Did they put out a new book? Because their cute, kawaii chibi books are incredible. I love them. And this one is what it says. It's cute stuff. It's 50 pages rather than 25, and these have the background on them. It's just a bunch of cute stuff. There's girls in here, there's food, there's animals, there's just everything you could ever think of that's cute. Here's the girl. And there's several pages like this where it's these like circles and this girl is in them doing different things. Or they could be different girls, but I think they're meant to be like the same girl. Here's one with like a little rabbit chef and some of the food he's cooked up. Popsicle. These come with like a test color page, and this book belongs to. And the copyright information for Coco Wile, which is, again, very vague. I really can't find anything else about them. This, I know, is the same artist that did the Chibi Girls and Cupcakes book, because they like to draw this very specific little rabbit character. If you'll give me just a second. The Cupcake book is actually right here. Okay, see these little rabbits on the cover? That's the same style of little rabbit character. So I know it's the same artist, and I really don't know who this artist is, but if Coco Wile keeps putting out their books, I'm gonna keep buying them, because I go crazy over it. I just love it. So much super cute stuff. Here's a little carton of strawberry milk. Here's the girl again. It's just so cute. Awesome book. Fantastic. And I'll have a full flip through of all 3 of those books up on my YouTube, so you can check them out if you're interested in any of these books further. And these Coco Wile books are really affordable. I think this book was like $5 or $6 for 50 pictures. Next, we got an Ollie's. Yeah, I've heard everyone always talk about Ollie's, and never had one. There wasn't even like one in my state that I could drive to. So when I heard they were putting it in Ollie's and it was opening in May, I was like, oh my gosh, that's super exciting. I'm gonna have to go see what they have. And I totally get the hype now. They had a big section of adult coloring books, like it was 3 shelves full, and they were all super cheap. They had like a lot of the Zen Doodles published books. They had like some of Kirby Roseanna's first books. But I found the Quirkles Icons book, which is a book that I've wanted for a while, because I have the Animals book. And this was $1.99. I paid $2 for it. I had like the change in my wallet to pay for this. So definitely going to be going to Ollie's a lot more often. And this is a ginormous book. Let me zoom out. You're going to see my awful desk. There we go. Here it is compared to the Coco Wile book, so you can see that it is pretty huge. Well, it says there's a 19 by 14 poster in here, so it tells you how big the book is. And this is a color by number book of sorts, so I can't really do a flip through. Here's what the pages look like. It's all little circles. I'm going to zoom back in so that you can like tell what's going on with this picture. There you go. It's just little circles, right? And these circles are numbered 1 through 5. So you get out 5 different markers, or pencils, or gel pens, whatever you want to use. And you put them in order from darkest to lightest. And number 1 is the darkest color, and 5 is the lightest. So you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then color in the circles with the numbers on them. Like immediately I see lots of 1s in this picture and not too many 5s. There is a whole thing here at the front about how to color, and it shows you 1 being the darkest, 5 being the lightest, which is what I said, right? I may have had it backwards. 1 is the darkest, 5 is the lightest. I think that's what I said. And it shows you can use, solid color, crosshatch, do whatever you want. And these make really good pictures. I did go ahead and color one in here. I was worried. I looked at the back of it. I'll be honest, some people don't like to have that spoiled for them. I did. I was worried the icons may not be people that I was really familiar with, and I'm going to color the picture. It's going to be a person. I'm like, well, who is that? I want to color the picture and be like, oh, that's Marilyn Monroe, So I did look at it, and it is a bunch of actors and actresses and musicians and like political figures that I think pretty much everyone would be familiar with. And there's 20 of them in here. already did one. You can see it up on my Instagram. It was Kurt Cobain. That's like what sold me on this book. I'm a big Nirvana fan, so as soon as I saw they had a picture of Kurt Cobain in here, I was like, I have to get this book. This is great, and if you have an Ollie's, it's really cheap to pick up this book. I'm hoping... I know there's animals, icons, and I think there might be one that's like famous art or paintings or something like that. It doesn't say on the back. It doesn't have any of his other books, but it does have the original prices being $15, so that's pretty cool. So I just have 4 little books here for this month, but a haul is a haul no matter how small, alright? Thank you guys so much for watching, and be on a lookout for my flip-throughs this month.